Hi, my name is Jutimber, and today I'll be speaking on behalf of the Negation for the prompt, free college tuition is the right choice for America. The goal of my speech today is to convince you why free tuition is the wrong choice. Today I'll be referencing and speaking about Joe Vargas's affirmation speech. First and foremost, I want to refresh your memory on two of my definitions from my previous speech. The first one being tuition, which is the sum of money charged for teaching or instruction by a school, college, or university. And secondly, choice, which is an act of selecting or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities, or another term, options. In Joe's speech, I believe that his definitions were accurate. He defined both free and tuition very well. However, I did have a problem with his definition of right choice. I believe that this is where his speech starts to fall apart. Because as he talks about the right choice, he talks about the country's own intentions and their return on investment. What he fails to realize is that the students are not merely a commodity. Many students attend school to widen their skill set, as I will elaborate on further into my speech. Additionally, in his criteria, he mentions that he will be counting only accredited schools and disregards nonprofit schools. I disagree with this part of the criteria, and I will be providing why and my two counter contentions. My first one being that free college tuition benefits the rich rather than the poor, and secondly, that free college tuition would incline more people to go to college. In Joe's speech, his first contention is that the government is already able to pay for the currently enrolled public school students. In this contention, he speaks about how it would take $79 billion to pay for all of the students' schooling. But what he failed to mention was that this took into account all students in the United States, from the community college level to the private or prestigious school level, where many people in the community college system are spending drastically less than a person who goes to an Ivy League university. This leads me to my first contention, which is that free college tuition would benefit the rich rather than the poor. According to the Brookings.edu, using nationally representative data on in-state students at public institutions, I find that students from higher income families would receive a disproportionate share of the benefits of free college, largely because they attend more expensive universities. This is the case when looking at the demographics of Princeton University, deemed the #1 university in the United States, to Pasadena City College, a highly diverse, affordable college. At Princeton University, the median family income of a student from Princeton, according to the New York Times, is $186,100, and 72% come from the top 20%, while 1.3% of students came from a poor family. At Princeton, the average annual cost before aid is $74,150. These statistics show that many families that go to Princeton have the ability to pay for the school. However, when looking at PCC, the median family income of a student from Pasadena City, according to the New York Times, is $44,700, and 15% come from the top 20%, and 4.8% of students at Pasadena City came from a poor family. These statistics show a discrepancy among family incomes and the schools they decide to attend. With free college tuition in effect, a person who goes to a prestigious school will obtain free tuition, will be saving a lot more than a person obtaining free college tuition at a community college. Additionally, with more schools being free, more students would opt to attend a 4-year university rather than a 2, because it would be the same regardless. This would make community colleges obsolete. In Joe's speech, he talks about how community colleges students would graduate early because of this change. However, this is not true. And this leads me to my second contention, which is that free college tuition would incline more people to go to college. As I stated at the beginning of my speech, college is a place where many students go to advance and widen their skill set. At first glance, this seems like a good deal. More people go to college and gain experience, and that would lead them to getting better, higher paying jobs. However, this is not the case, because many students would be reduced to waiting for the classes that they need. This can be seen when looking at a school like PCC, where it is affordable and a lot of people are willing to go to school there. In this school, a lot of the students are forced to wait for classes that they need to transfer, and due to this large quantity of students that go there, this has also led to a decrease in graduation rates and slower graduation progress, which is how fast they can either obtain a certificate or associate's degree or transfer out of PCC. The graduation rate of PCC in the 2018-2019 school year was 20.5%. In many years prior, it was a stigma that community colleges were only supposed to be for 2 years. However, many students are staying 3 or more years to finish a degree that they could have obtained in less time. Even though there is a variety of reasons that this would be the case, it cannot be neglected that one of the primary reasons for this is due to the increase of student population. On that note, I urge you to side with the negation and reject the prompt, free college tuition is the right choice for America. Thank you.